Hello everyone, welcome to the course Data Structures using Python. This is N. Thulasi Chitra, Associate Professor, Department of CSIT, MLR Institute of Technology. And in today's session, we are going to discuss about dictionaries. This is one of the data type where we have seen previously. We'll be discussing about dictionaries and what is dictionary and how we can able to access the dictionaries. Then we will be seeing about how we are going to use looping over a dictionary. These are the concepts where we are going to cover, and with this we are going to cover a few more concepts, that is adding and modifying an item in a dictionary. Then we will be seeing about built-in dictionary functions and methods also. These are all the concepts we are going to cover under this today's session. Let us see what is a dictionary. Dictionary is a data structure in which we can store as a pair of key and values. Up to now, whatever the data structures we have seen, data structures like tuple, list, all this we have seen. In that we don't have two values which have been stored. But here in the dictionaries, we are going to store them as a pair of key and values, right? That means we are going to represent the dictionary with curly braces, where the first one represents a key followed by colon, then the next value represents a value, right? Let us see how we are going to represent a dictionary with syntax. Here, as I told you, each key is separated from its value by colon. As I said, by using colon, we are going to separate a key with a value, and consecutive values are separated by commas. If I want to give more than a pair of key and values, that should be separated by comma. And this is where we are going to write a syntax for a dictionary. Here, the entire items in your dictionary are enclosed in curly braces. As we are going to use, the dictionary can be represented with curly braces. And the syntax where we are going to use here is, we are going to use a variable followed by, that will be assigned with a key 1 and followed by colon and value 1. In the similar way, how many different consecutive values you want to pass, all those are going to be specified in the dictionary. Here we are specifying 3 keys as well as 3 values, right? This is where we are going to write the syntax for a dictionary. Let us see some examples how we are going to write the dictionaries. As we have seen, this is a syntax for a dictionary, right? That is going to be assigned to a variable. Now, if I want to define something related to a student, related to roll number, name and course, this all becomes the keys. And what are the values that will be assigned to those keys? The roll number is of 601 and the name which I am going to assign is Arnav and the department is CSM. Right? This is where we are going to write a dictionary. Now, if I want to access these values which I have been assigned to this variable dictionary, that can be done by using a print statement. If I want to access both the key and value pairs, both the things, roll number as well as, that is the name which you have been given as a key as well as a value which you have been assigned to that, if I want to access, then I can directly use that particular variable so that it can able to display all the things like key and values, both will be displayed by using a print DICT, that is dictionary, right? If I am going to give this print statement, it will be displaying the values of roll number with 601 and name with Arnav and the course with CSM. Like this way, it is going to display both the values, key as well as value. And if I want to display only the keys, then in that particular case, we need to use the variable name followed by dot operator. Then we need to use a function called keys. then this can able to display only the keys. Keys means here only the roll number, then name, then course. Only these will be displayed. And the other one which I want to access only the values. In that case, we are going to use the variable name is the dictionary followed by a dot operator. Then we are going to have the values. If I am going to use this values as a function, then it can able to display the value is 601 and the name which I have given is, this is the value that was given for a name, that is Arnav, and the course is CS. Like this way it is going to display. If I want to access the complete dictionary, I can use DICT. If I want to access only keys, I can use keys function. By using dot operator I can access, and if I want to access only the values, I can access by using dot values function. Right. This is how where you can access the values in the dictionary. The next one where we are going to have is looping over a dictionary. As we know, as per the discussion, we have already seen what is a dictionary and how we are going to define a dictionary, or how we are going to assign the key value pairs to a dictionary, right? As we have seen this one in the previous example also. The same thing, if instead of writing them separately, if I want to use them in a repeated way, right? In that case, how I can use this looping statement for the dictionary, right? Instead of printing them separately, instead of writing them separately, I can use a for loop for accessing those keys, values, as well as the dictionary items also, right? Let us see what is the keys it is going to display. Let us see, I will be showing you the output also, how we are going to display it. The first thing is we are going to print only keys. And what is the use of end equal to space means? It is going to display all the keys in the single line. If you are not specifying this, the keys will be displaying in a new line. That's why we are writing here end equal to some single quotations with one space. With one space, it is going to display all the keys. Now, for key in dictionary, DICT, that is a variable which you have been taken. Now, whatever the dictionary variable you have, it will be checking with the key. That means here this is the key and this is the value, right? Like that way we have 3 keys and 3 values are there. Now, if that particular key is present in the dictionary, then it can access that keys and it will be displaying that key value, right? Now, first it will be checking with the roll number. Yes, it is present. That is the key. So, it can able to display first a roll number. Roll number will be displayed. Next, again it will be, loop will be repeated and it will be checking for any other key that was present in the dictionary. Yes, another key is there, that is name. That will be displayed. And it will be checking for the remaining part in the dictionary. You have any key? Yes, that is course is there. It can able to display course. By using loop, we can access the key in this way. And in the same way, if we want to access the values also, suppose I want to display only the values in the dictionary, so that we can use a loop for accessing it. Dictionary dot values of, that is going to be stored in a variable and that will be displaying that value, right? Here in the dictionary, you have 3 values. One by one, it will be moving. It will be checking but that will be assigned to the val, and so that it can able to display those values. Now, first it will be checking this dictionary dot values. What is the dictionary dot values? First we have 16 by 001, right? This value will be stored, assigned to val, and it will be printing. First, what it is going to print? 16 by 001 will be printed, and still it is going to check for the next key element, value present in the dictionary. Yes, still we have one more value, that is error, right? That will be stored into the val. That means it is going to print error, and still it will be checking for still any other values that was present in the dictionary. Yes, we have one more value, that is BTech. That means that will be assigned to val and it can able to display BTech. Like this way, the values will be accessed. Now, you could understand that how we can access all the key and values, both the things if I want to access at a time. The same thing like items is a function where we are going to use for accessing both key as well as the value pairs. It will be working similarly like how it has been working with the key as well as the values. But here with the items, you need to specify both key and value also. Both the things we have to specify, so that it can able to store the key into the key place and value into the val place, right? So that you can able to access them one by one, roll number with that particular value and name with the particular value and course with that particular value. All those will be accessed and it will be displayed. You can able to see the output how it is going to display at the end. This is the last statement. Roll number with the key value with the roll number, name with arrow and course with bit. Like this way it is going to display, right? This is how where we are going to use the looping over a dictionary. And the next one where we are going to have is adding and modifying some content in your dictionary. This is possible with the dictionaries. Yes. Now, if you can able to see here I have taken the same example how we have been assigned key value pairs to a dictionary variable. Now, if I want to access a particular roll number only, if I want to print roll number of a particular value which have been assigned in the dictionary. Now, how we can access it? Roll number equal to dictionary of roll number. What is present assigned to the roll number, that is going to be displayed. That means it is going to display 601, right? And the other one, if I want to display a particular course which was present in the dictionary, that means here dictionary with that particular course if I am going to give, then it is going to display CSM, right? This is normal printing of those values of roll number and course. Now, if I want to do some modifications in the dictionary and how it is possible. If I want to do that, which value to be modified, whether the key value to be modified or whether the value will be modified, both the things can be possible, right? Now, if I want to modify a key, that in that particular case, how we are going to define the syntax for it? Dictionary variable, which one you want to modify or which one you want to add. Both the things can be possible, adding or modifying, both the things can be done here. Dictionary underscore variable of key equal to value. If I am going to give this, we can, if that particular variable is not present, so that it can able to add it. It will be adding as a new key as well as a value into the dictionary, right? Now, let us see with an example so that you could understand much more clear. Here, this is the dictionary variable, right? Followed by marks, right? Marks is a key value and that is assigned with 95. That means in the dictionary, you are not finding any marks in this, right? You are not finding any key as a mark. So that when you are going to do this particular modification or adding, then automatically these marks will be added to your dictionary. That means for this, it will be adding marks also. If I am trying to display it, it will be displaying marks with 95, right? This is one thing. And the other one where we can do is, we can do the modification which is already existing as a key. In that case, how we are going to do that? Here, if you can see, here also we are going to use a dictionary variable, that is DICT, followed by course. I want to modify this course with a new name, right? In that case, the course which you need to modify, that one you have to specify, that is a key value, and what value you need to modify, the new value which you want to give, that has to be specified, that has to be assigned to that particular key, so that it can modify it. Now, if I am trying to display this DICT course, means then it will be modified and it will be displaying CST instead of CSM. It will be modified with the new name CST, right? Like this way, we can perform both adding and modifying of in the dictionaries, right? Next, deleting an item in a dictionary. How I can delete an item from a dictionary? As usual, we need to specify the dictionary variable followed by a key. If we are going to do this, and with that we are going to have a predefined key called del. By using this, you can able to delete that particular dictionary or key value, right? Now here you can able to observe del is a keyword where we are going to use, and which key you want to delete. That is DICT course I want to delete. I want to delete this particular course from the dictionary, so that I can specify that key, so that it can able to delete that particular key from the dictionary, right? This is how we are going to give. And the another one is DICT.clear. It will clear all the entries. Whatever the entries you have been given in the dictionary, all these will be deleted. And del dictionary. Here you are finding two things. One is clear and another one is del dictionary. Del dictionary means deleting the variables assigned from dictionary from the memory. What are the variables that has been assigned to the dictionary? All these will be deleted. Clear means what are the entries you have been given, those will be deleted, right? This is the difference where you are going to find with del and clear. And we will be discussing about one more thing, one more concept in dictionaries, that is we have built-in dictionary functions and methods. We have already predefined functions or they, and what are the methods that has been used in the dictionaries, those things we are going to discuss, right? First one is a length function. You all know that the length function we have seen in strings as well as list also. Here also we will be discussing about the length of dictionary. This function is going to return the length of the dictionary. That means how many key value pairs are present, that one it is going to return. As per the previous example, we have 3 keys and 3 values are there. According to that, it is going to display 3. Next, dictionary.clear. This is another function where we have predefined function. This deletes all the entries in the dictionary. Whatever the entries that you have been given in the dictionary, all will be deleted. Okay. Next, dictionary.copy of. That is the DICT is nothing but the dictionary. That is a variable which you have been using. That's why I am calling it as dictionary. Don't be confused. Okay. Dictionary.copy. Here, it will be copy the content of one dictionary content to the another dictionary content. That means it returns a shallow copy of dictionary. That is dictionary 1.copy will be copied to dictionary 2. Whatever the content that was present in dictionary will be copied to the dictionary 2. If I am trying to display DICT 2, it will be displaying the same content that was present in the dictionary 1. Right. This is one more. And the other one where we are going to have is dictionary.getKeyOf. If I want to get only the key values, right? And that will be passed as an argument. In that particular case, we are going to give this getKeyOf. Returns the value for the key passed as the argument. Whatever the key you are going to pass it as the argument, that value will be returned by using this dictionary getKey function, right? The next one where we have is dictionary items. This will be displaying all the key value pairs in the dictionary. That means returns a list of key value pairs in the dictionary. As we have seen in the previous example, in looping also we have used. In looping we have used dictionary dot items, and where we are going to store them in key and value, right? By using this, it can able to get both the key and value. Both the values will be displayed by using this dictionary dot key items. Okay. Next, if I want to get only the keys, this one also we have seen in the previous example. It returns the list of all keys that was assigned or defined in the dictionary. And the other one where we have is update dictionary 2. Dictionary 1.update dictionary 2. This will add a key value pairs of dictionary 2 to the key value pairs of dictionary 1. Whatever the key value pairs you want to add it from dictionary 2 will be added to dictionary 1, right? You are going to do the updation of dictionary 2 will be stored in dictionary 1. This is the one where you are going to do, right? Adding key value pairs of dictionary 2 will be added to the key value pairs of dictionary 1 we are going to do, right? And the other one is dictionary values dot values. It returns only the values of the dictionary that was present. And the last one function where we are going to have is in and not in. What are the keys and values that was present in the dictionary or not, if you want to check, then in that case we are going to use this in and not in. That means it checks whether a given key value is present in the dictionary or not. Whether a key, suppose we have seen in the previous example itself, we have a name called around, right? That particular key is name. That particular name is present, defined in the dictionary or not. If it is there, then it is going to return its value as true. Otherwise, it is going to return it as false, right? Like that way, this dictionaries is going to, this built-in methods or functions are going to work. I hope you understand the concept. Let us see what we have seen in this particular session. What is dictionaries we have seen, and how we are going to define a dictionary, and what is the syntax for defining a dictionary, and how we are going to access the dictionaries. We have seen about it by using key value pairs, how we can access it, and looping over a dictionary by using for loop, how we can access the key value as well as the both key and values, both the things how we can access by using dictionary.items we have been seen. And adding and modifying an item in a dictionary, this one also has been assigned. We have seen the syntaxes. We are going to assign a value to it. Based on that, it will be added if that particular key is not present. If it is present, then it will be updated. That is, it is going to modify it. And the last one we have seen is, we have seen a few built-in dictionary functions and methods also, right? This is how about the dictionaries. I hope you understand this concept. Thank you.